Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. So we're here again, another crown jewel show that I could not care less about. Instead of trotting out old legends for this show, we've brought in a boxer and an MMA legend to try to draw people in to watch this show. So instead of wasting any more time, I'll hop right into my predictions for Crown Jewel 2019 edition. So we'll start things off on the pre-show. That'll be a 20-man battle royal for a chance to face AJ Styles for the US title later in the show. The current listed participants are Sunil Singh, Mojo Rawley, Eric Rowan, R-Truth, Sin Cara, the Brian Kendrick, Titus O'Neil, Tony Nese, Akira Tozawa, Shelton Benjamin, Apollo Crews, Buddy Murphy, Andrade, Drake Maverick, Eric Young, Luke Harper, Cedric Alexander, Heath Slater, Gilberto Carrillo, and No Way Jose. I feel like the obvious pick here is Gilberto Carrillo since he just had a match with AJ on Monday and they can have a rematch on Thursday and just rehash what they did on Monday to build up a kind of storyline here. But I feel like they're going to go another way here, and my pick to win this 20-man battle royal is Cedric Alexander. I think Cedric's going to win here to reignite his feud with AJ, so this way AJ's taking on as many cruiserweights as possible. He's going after Cedric, will reignite his feud with him as he did in the past month. Gilberto Carrillo will get a shot maybe later down the road, and maybe we'll see this US title have like a mix of cruiserweight challengers going on here. So now we'll get on to match number 2 of the show and the first match of the main card. And that'll be Braun Strowman taking on undefeated lineal heavyweight champion Tyson Fury. I feel like Braun Strowman is in a no-win situation here. I feel like no matter what, he's not going to win this match. My pick to win is Tyson Fury. I feel like Braun Strowman's just stuck in the celebrity or famous person from another sport role here. He's going to lose this match because I don't think the undefeated boxing guy is going to lose his first thing that people have seen competitively in the WWE. And one of Tyson Fury's reasons for taking on Braun Strowman was because he wants to beat him so he could show his kids that he can do something, beat one of their guys, so maybe they'll look up to him more, I guess. So that's why I think Tyson Fury is going to win here and beat Braun Strowman. So now on to match number 3. And this will be a 9-team tag team turmoil match for the, I guess, WWE Tag Team World Cup. And the current teams that are listed for this match are the New Day, the Viking Raiders, Heavy Machinery, the Lucha House Party, Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder, the Revival, the OC, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, and the B Team. I feel like this will come down to the 2 champions on who wins this, and my pick to win this historic, I guess, tag team turmoil match is the Viking Raiders. They're on a tear on Monday Night Raw. They're undefeated, and I don't see them losing for a nonsense tag team turmoil match. So I think they'll just beat whoever, and maybe we can see a challenger arise out of this that kind of gives them a run for their money, but I still think they're going to walk out with this World Cup to carry along with their Raw tag team titles. So now on to match number 4, and that'll be for the Universal Championship in a Falls Count Anywhere match where the match can't be stopped for any reason, where Seth Rollins will be defending his title against The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Now I feel like The Fiend should have definitely won a Hell in a Cell. I feel like everyone feels that way. But now with The Fiend being on SmackDown and Rollins staying on Raw, the red belt is going to be staying on Rollins and staying on Raw, and I just don't see a way where they can do this without pissing more people off that Rollins is going to beat The Fiend here in Saudi Arabia. Like, there's no screwy way to end this match where Rollins has like help from something, because The Fiend should be able to take on anything without dying essentially here, and if The Fiend does something stupid that just makes him look like an idiot, I don't think this match should be happening. They should have just kept Rollins in the Hogan Flair match, just left this alone, and just let Hell in a Cell be a distant memory that we don't have to live again. But I just feel like this downward spiral of Seth Rollins will continue, where the fans will be more mad come Monday that he beat The Fiend clean, and we'll probably hear about it on Friday on SmackDown the next night after the show. So now on to match number 5, and this will be Cesaro taking on the largest battle royal winner in history, I think was what he won last time, Mansoor. Cesaro's going to make Mansoor look great, and Mansoor is going to beat him. This is pretty easy. He's not going to lose in Saudi Arabia again. Then we'll get a promo from him, and maybe Mansoor will be something. I don't know. It kind of seems like this is the only way he gets trotted out to have matches. I don't think I've seen him on NXT recently, and this just seems like the role they're going to put Cesaro in to make people look great and then have Cesaro lose because he's in this weird spot where no one knows what to do with him. So now on to the next match, and this will be what is currently being listed as a 10-man tag. I don't know if there's elimination or not, but it's Team Hogan versus Team Flair, and Team Hogan has Roman Reigns, Rusev, if he's not trying to have Lana produce a child before the match or during the match, Ricochet, the hit rapper Shorty G, and Ali. And Team Flair, which will have Randy Orton, King Corbin, Bobby Lashley, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Drew McIntyre. With this not being listed as elimination, I feel like this this makes it kind of even easier because you don't have to think of like, oh, who's going to just be taking the pins or whatever. You just have some schmoz to take people. And then Roman Reigns gets the win for Team Hogan, probably beating Baron Corbin because that seems like what kings do these days. So Team Hogan will get the win, Roman will get the winning pinfall, and they'll be doing the pose down probably in the ring after the match, and Flair will stand by in amazement that his team lost, flipping out, probably slapping his arms to keep the blood flowing. So now we'll get on to the co-main event of the evening, and that'll be for the United States Championship, and we'll see AJ Styles defending against currently listed the winner of the Battle Royal, but my pick to win that Battle Royal is Cedric Alexander, so it'll be AJ taking on Cedric. My feeling going into this match is no matter who wins that Battle Royal, they're going to lose to AJ, and he'll retain his United States Championship. I don't see AJ losing that title for a long time. It seems like him and the OC are just going to keep running roughshod until they get an even odds thing here, or if Owens beats him, considering he was the third man for the sixth man, which was then just a tag team match on Raw one week. And with Owens not going to the show, they'll just have the AJ Styles US train keep on rolling with him keeping that title, and then he'll have a feud with Owens probably that'll be a couple months, and then he'll move on to the next person. And now we'll move on to the main event of the evening, and that'll be for the WWE Championship, and will feature Brock Lesnar taking on his old nemesis from the UFC, Cain Velasquez. This is another weird match, kind of like Braun and Tyson Fury, except Cain Velasquez is sticking around. With Cain sticking around, I still don't think he's going to win this match. I think Brock's going to retain the WWE Championship here, but I feel like this is going to put people in a weird spot. Cain was supposed to avenge Rey Mysterio here and take the title from Brock and avenge Dominic here, but I don't think you can win the WWE Championship in your first match. That never seems to work for anyone else, and I don't think that Vince will be making an exception here for Cain Velasquez. And with Rey being on Raw, I see this being the end of this feud and rivalry, and Rey won't even get revenge unless Bray Wyatt beats Rollins earlier in the night, and then Cain shocks the world and wins the WWE Championship in his first match, and he goes to Raw with Rey, putting an end to this whole Brock Lesnar saga, and then Cain's the top guy on Raw, and then Bray's the top guy on SmackDown. That might be that's the dark horse. If there's crazy odds on that happening, if it's legal where you are, go bet on that. But I think Brock's gonna win still. I don't think WWE would do something like that, like I just said. Plus, Cain Velasquez has a messed up knee that we're not sure if he's gonna get fixed or if he's just gonna deal with it for now, so I don't think Cain's gonna win. But that dark horse thing that I just rambled on to about a couple seconds ago, go with that if you want to look smart in front of some people. So that'll do it for my Crown Jewel 2019 predictions. Leave your thoughts about Crown Jewel in the comment section below. And if you like the video, hit the like button. And if you like what I'm doing on this channel and want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching.